What's up, Shepard, Axel, and Pug? How are you guys doing? I actually have a different skin on today. A completely new skin. It's not even on the list yet because I am bad at remembering to update things. But how you guys doing? This is the new skin. I'm a little scout. This was put together by Electrix in chat. I don't know if Electrix is here yet. And the actual scout outfit was made by Energized, I believe. So, yeah. I love this. This is really cute. Oh, wait, hold up. There we go. That's better. Where's yours? The Hobbit skin? I've worn that a few times now on stream. Hey, what's up, Lime? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna die to fall damage if I don't put these on. I'm pretty sure I literally started stream yesterday, Pug, wearing your skin. Oh, you wanted to be scout buddies? Oh, you can probably rip it and edit it yourself, or you can maybe talk to Electrix and see if he will do that for you. I don't know if Electrix is in chat yet, but when he shows up in chat, you could probably ask him, Pug. Hey, what's up, Electrix? I think Pug wants a scout skin. What's up, Dale? How's it going? To start stream off, I want to finish up this build and add some shrubbery and stuff to the bottom. I think just like taking those little mushrooms and put them on the floor here. Sure, DM me. Nice. Let's do that. How are you doing today, Dale? And everybody else in chat. I don't know if I've asked that yet.
Hey.
What's up? Just wondering if you're gonna say anything or just wait for me to speak.
I was waiting for you. You usually say, "Hey, Pug."
If Regs joins, make a prediction. If it's gonna be more than 5 minutes before someone says a swear word. You love the mushroom trees? Thank you. I'm glad you liked them, Kronaki. We're about to go finish up that build right now, actually. If I can find this. I don't know what else to put there other than like toxic mushrooms. I'm glad you liked it. I'm happy that there are people who like it. If there was like purple arboreta, that'd be pretty. That would be perfect. I cannot speak today.
Is Nolan? Wait, no.
Nolan? Is Nolan here?
No. I was looking at the skin chat to find Electrix because he's a DME, I think.
You're not right. You're not wrong, Electrix. It's Electrix with 1 X and 1 C.
Is he on the Discord?
Yeah.
I found him. You cannot hide from me. I will find you and I will get my skin.
Hello.
Hey.
Where's the mushroom tree? I can show you. Follow me, adventurer. So, love your skin. I don't have a path up there yet. That'll come later, hopefully. Maybe we'll do that today, actually. Here's the electric tree. Don't forget to put my armor on. It's fine. I've only died on accident because I forgot to put my armor on like 4 times. It happens pretty frequently. Yeah, here's the mushroom tree, or the giant mushroom. There will be more built up in this area, hopefully. Thank you. I'm glad you like it.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out.
Are you gonna make more?
I'm gonna wait for Regs because I don't want to completely, because this isn't my area. This is Regs' area, so I don't want to completely just fill
You don't
this.
want to make something better than what Regs will do.
Yeah, exactly.
He'll get too jealous.
He would get really jealous. Yeah, we're scouts together.
We're the first on the realm list.
Yeah, I think it's by the number of people who are in the realm.
Yeah.
So we have a few people
4.
here. The tree looks epic. Thank you. I'm really happy with how it turned out, Electrics. I can't think of anything to add to it at the moment, but... Oh, that's a good one, actually, Shuffer. Whether we'll find sketchy at night. That's I actually like that one. I'm going to use that at some point.
Wait, what?
A chat prediction for whether I can find sketchy or not. Joe, Marcos, are you on stream right now, by the way? Yeah, the amethyst. I was originally messing around with the crystals in there, and I wasn't super happy with how the crystals looked. Bless you.
Thank you.
I wasn't super happy with how the crystals look, so the crystals ended up going on the underside, and then the amethyst went on top. So yeah. Hey, what's up, Kronaki?
Hey, Captain. Fun fact: the first time I learned that you were that you could talk French a little bit is because you sneezed and I didn't know how to say bless you, so I said "à tes souhaits" and you
And
understood
I said,
that.
yeah.
And it was like, oh, well, that's interesting, or something.
Mm-hmm. Specify without teleporting other people. Yeah, that's actually a good one. I like that. Yay, French. I speak un peu. Je parle un peu. You're French? Nice. Pug speaks French fluently.
I'm Canadian French, you know, from Quebec, you know, the city where we eat poutine.
Is that exclusive to Quebec?
Yes.
I've had
Actually,
poutine.
it is really exclusive to Quebec. Not Quebec, it's Canada, I guess.
Yeah, it's definitely a Canadian thing more than an American thing, but I've had it here in the US.
It's not real poutine.
Fair. That's fair. I will give you that. But for those of you who are joining for the first time, I'm Captonium. Hello. Yeah, 15 words in Spanish. Is it 1 through 15?
I know how to say Italian in Italian.
What? You know how to say Italian in Italian?
Yeah, like the feminine Italian and the masculine Italian.
Is that just Italiano and Italiana?
And Italiano.
Wow.
That's I learned from Duolingo.
Job.
Shut up.
I'm Captonium. I'm a Realms map maker. I make minigames in Minecraft. With Pug. Say hi, Pug.
Hi, Pug. Oh, that's really lame. I should not have said that.
And this is my realm. It's work in progress. I'm not the only one who lives here. This realm's dedicated to our build team, so anyone who part of the build team can build here. And yeah, this is my area. I have lots of fun trees that I've made by hand. I'll quickly show it off. Down here's the main hobbit hole, I guess. My little house. Gets the job done. Pretty simple. I kind of think that I'm starting to outgrow it, though, just because of the chest situation. So Might be moving to a more permanent base. I don't speak Russian, unfortunately, Lime. Yep. Still a bit of a work in progress, but this is my hobbit hole. Yeah. And then we follow the path. Down here we have another work in progress tunnel. This is Oscar's home. Do not feed the grouch. This is where Oscar lives. This work in progress hasn't been finished. Yeah. And then over this way. Nicely decorated, thank you. I really appreciate it, Kronaki. Over this way is another hobbit hole, which is again another work in progress. But over here we have a little tree house. Just a cute little simple tree house. Feed the grouch, doesn't it give you free items? No, giving things to the grouch does not give you anything. You didn't even translate? I don't have Google Translate open at the moment. Sorry. And I can't speak Russian, so. There's penguins. Yeah, there are penguins. So you saw Regs' area. Regs hasn't really started moving in yet, but there's just the one little mushroom thing up there, which you can see from here. It's really cool. Over here, over the dainty little bridge, we'll take you to Pug's area. Say hi, Pug.
Hello.
How cool is it when you don't understand what is written here? Well, I understand it now. Thanks, Stone Mask. I appreciate it. This is Pug's house. It's a really cool house. He took the Origin Realms style and messed with it a little bit and kind of made it his own. Did a little bit of texturing here and there. And then you see how I closed it and then fell and didn't take fall damage? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a...
Thanks, Sheffer. Hello. I am live on Origin Realms at twitch.tv/Captonium.
Don't forget the green emoji.
That's what I'm doing. Green heart.
Green heart. But like green heart, red heart, blue heart, and yeah.
There is no red heart. Oh, it's just probably heart. Heart.
Heart.
Blue heart. There you go.
Let's go.
I should copy that. That's so cringe. What are you trying to say, Pug? Is Captonium an element close to copium? No comment. Up here is the Christmas tree that we made for Christmas, and this is Santa's workshop, which is work in progress. Maybe it'll be finished by Christmas. Who knows? But yeah, Santa's workshop up here. I didn't even realize we had these little baubles on it. Hold up.
Yeah, I added that.
Oh, those are really cute. I just realized those now, like 3 months later. And then over here is our greenhouse, which is where all the farming happens. And our penguin farm. This is where all of our farms are going to end up being. So we got the penguin farm over here. We have the farm here. There's grizzlies over there that we're gonna turn into a farm as well. So you understand half of what I say? I mean, if you want clarification, Lime, I'm happy to help explain things or simplify what I'm saying to help you out, you know? just ask. And I'm happy to explain things. So yeah, my main forte, I guess, right now is building custom trees. I really like building custom trees, and I try to build one a stream. That's kind of how it's been going. What's up, Jax? How's it going? So yeah, yesterday we built the mushroom tree. Today we'll probably build some trees for Pug because I told him a while ago we'd build some for him. Oh, by the way, Pug, I managed to get my hands on a lunar hoe. Would you be interested in buying it for me? It hasn't been enchanted or anything yet.
Why would I want a hoe?
I don't know. I thought you said you wanted one the other day.
I can just use the festive hoe.
Okay, that's fine. I just remember you saying that you wanted an unbreakable tool. I thought specifically...
I said I wanted the sword at that time, then you gave me your backup sword.
Okay, never mind then. Ignore me.
I was
misremembering.
talking about selling my tools.
I see. What's up, Selby? How's it going? I'm doing well, Jax. We're harvesting some crops. Trying to make some bank.
Yeah, it's eggplants.
Hey, welcome to the stream, Toasted Carpenter. Hello. It's eggplants? Okay, I don't have any of those. Okay, I do. We'll go harvest those. Nicosa C. Hello. Is that you, Toasted Carpenter? Or is that somebody else? For those of you just tuning in, we just did a quick... Yes, sir? Okay, cool. We just did a quick little tour of my realm. What video card do I have? What graphics card, I'm assuming is what you mean? I have a NVIDIA 1660 GTX, I believe. That sounds right.
Can you say it again? I didn't listen.
NVIDIA 1660 GTX. Actually, it says it up top.
Oh, GTX.
TI, not GTX. Oh, no, it is GTX. Never mind. NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1660. I'm assuming that's what you meant, Lime. Look at my donation box. Uh-oh. $750. Hey, you know. You gotta start somewhere. I think my first computer was a 600 series graphics card. My first gaming computer. All right, chat. We're gonna set up the first prediction here. The prediction is gonna be: can I find Sketchy before the night runs out? And I cannot teleport to anybody. That's the rule. I cannot teleport to anybody. Dang, that's good for a computer. Slash prediction. My first computer probably didn't even have a graphics card. All right. Can I find Sketchy tonight? No TPing to players. No TPing. That just means I can teleport to spawn. I'm allowed to teleport to spawn. Yes.
No, you need to walk up to spawn.
I need to walk to spawn.
No, I'll do the challenge with you.
All right, 30 seconds. Chat, you guys can predict. You have 30 seconds to predict whether I will find Sketchy. I'm gonna look at the ground just in case Sketchy's like within viewing distance. All right, one person voted against it. Look like.
How can you vote?
It's already over. But you just put in channel points if you have chat open or Twitch open. So the one person is going to be really rich if I can't find Sketchy. I'm going to try my best not to look at chat. I'm going to try my best. In-game chat. And please no spoilers. Like, if anybody spoils it, then I'm just going to call it a wash, you know, and give everybody back their points. Anybody in chat specifically spoils it.
Do you have the whole night?
Until 5 a.m. in-game.
So Skenji can be pretty much everywhere, right?
There's 60 spots that he specifically spawns, and I don't know them all off the top of my head. You were stared at today at the hub? What do you mean by you're stared at? People were looking at you? I'm sorry. Think.
Which hub?
Out of curiosity, did the prediction not go through because everybody voted yes? Because I'm not seeing the prediction results or anything like that because of your balloon. Ah, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, can somebody type in chat to see if their prediction icon is there? That definitely predicted. How do I have a birthday cake? I don't know. Oh, it was for your 1 year anniversary?
Birthday. Yeah, if you've been playing for a year, it gives it to you. Oh my god.
It should be here. Okay, it is there. Cool, cool, cool. I see it, Electrics. Thank you. Time to do your push-ups, Pug. Looks like Jax is the one person who voted no. Jax is gonna be very rich. If I can't find...
I'm going to like the most random places in the lobby right now.
How to vote? The voting's already closed. Don't worry, we'll do more predictions tonight. Don't you worry.
Yeah, and he'll give you a key if you do it.
That's nope. Nope.
He told me before.
I don't have any keys. I just don't have any keys whatsoever. I cannot promise any keys to anyone.
If he loses, he needs to give me one.
What?
You heard me.
That's all you doing, yeah.
What the? Yogi?
Yogi Bear.
That's so cool.
I have no idea where he is. Gonna be completely honest.
Are you searching like really obscure places?
I'm checking the outskirts of the island now. What time does the seeking end? 5 a.m. in game, so it's like 2.5 more minutes. Out of curiosity, has anybody found Sketchy?
Without saying.
Without saying where, yeah. But has anybody found Sketchy? You're not looking? No worries. Don't think I'm gonna find him.
Same.
You have the song from Little Shop of Horrors stuck in your head. I haven't watched Little Shop of Horrors in years. That's a good movie,
I
Pug.
listened to the album you proposed me.
Which album? Dark Side of the Moon?
Dark Side of the Moon, yeah.
What'd you think?
Really great. I told it to my father and he told me it was like a perfect album. And I said why? He said because there's no flaws in it.
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting.
Well, it's 5 a.m. Looks like the no's have it. 1%. 10 points got spent on a no. How many points did you just win, Jax? To be fair, Electrics, had you guys won, you would have won like 1 point.
How much did Jax win?
Looks like he almost won 2,000.
Oh my. 2,000 versus 10.
You just lost 1.7k points. Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Why would you be?
Man just stole points. Yep, he just stole them. He just yoinked them.
Well, when does the crops grow?
In 20 seconds. 7 a.m. Literal devil's advocate. When the shops reset, Pug, that's when they start growing.
I see.
First I roll 4 commons in a row. Yeah, you're not wrong. That was funny. Hey, what's up, Peach? How's it going? How are you doing today? It was pineapples or corn? I don't remember which.
Just bring the two of it.
I only brought corn. I'm banking on corn. It's corn.
For once, I think I have that.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Today was confusing. Why is that? Thanks to the gold. Where's my water bottle? There's my water bottle.
I have golden corn.
That's some money right there.
Yeah, I have.
Epic gold.
How much?
Just think of all of the gaming gulps you can do, Jax, now. I like that those were like 90% of the points lost for Electrix's. I don't know why, but that's so funny. Stay until you have a full stack. Apparently, Toasted Carpenter, you can only redeem 32 at a time. I cannot personally confirm this, but chat has told me this. The world's out to get you today? Why is that? What else happened, Electrics? You'll keep an eye on that? Yeah. I forgot to put the hoe away. You've not reached your quota of 100k today? Good luck. Oof. In a span of 20 minutes, Peach? That's interesting. Without going into details, are you okay? Show totem? The totem of undying? It's a little Deadpool. You're okay? Okay. I'm glad you're doing okay. I'm sorry for whatever was going on, but... Look like a totem of dying to me? It's a totem of undying, yeah, and it's textured to look like Deadpool. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Toasted Carpenter. Look at my donation box. Okay. We can go look. I don't know who gave us the amok. But we were talking about it yesterday on stream. They were the crystals, Jax. I'm assuming the crystals, music disc, and moss block are yours. And probably the Amogus as well. You sent the Amogus. Okay, cool. Whoops. Well, cool. All right, I'm gonna go make some trees, I think, or at least get started on making some trees. Pug, do you want to work on a tree?
Yeah. Wait a second.
All right, one. I'm a jackass. Which tree do I plan on making? It's gonna be an oak tree. I haven't decided on the leaves yet. This is closer to Pug's area, so I think Pug should have final say of what kind of leaves he wants, but it's gonna be an oak tree, or oak logs at least. It's gonna be right next to that willow tree. The birch willow tree. Interesting. Yeah, thank you. I think. I'm gonna move it. No, that should be fine. You have to decide what kind of leaves you want, by the way, sometime soon.
What do you think is better? Probably more like an oaky type.
Yeah,
know,
I agree.
that fits the forest, but you can choose.
I'll
make a tree with you, like next to it. I'll make this one.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Or no, this one. This one is gonna be cut.
This will be the cut down one. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
Do you have materials, or should I go take them?
Grab a couple stacks of oak logs and a stack of, or like half a stack of spruce should be fine. No, actually interesting. You should build more stuff. Yeah, no, absolutely. I love, one of my favorite things to do on the server is tour people's realms. I'm going to turn my light on. Give me a second, guys. It's really dark in my room.
Are you scared?
Yeah, one of my favorite things to do on Origin Realms is to tour people's realms. And seeing like all of the really cool builds. We spent like 2 hours yesterday just touring like one realm.
Which trees should I take? Which leaves?
Let's start with oak for now.
You don't have oak.
Then don't worry about it. We'll grab the leaves as we go.
Okay. I'll make a tree with. Can I make a tree with like my way of building next to it?
Yeah. Or
So
would you
you'll-
rather switch spots so the one that you're making is closer to your house, or?
No, I don't mind.
Okay.
I just want to find it interesting to see two really different trees next to it. Yeah, next to each other.
Okay. Sounds good. Once future realms come out, cannot wait to bother and enjoy what other people. Yeah, no, for sure. It will be really cool to check out. Oh my god. People talking in chat is the worst when you're trying to accept a TP. Ah! That's the one that's getting cut down, Pug.
Crap.
Yeah, I'm very excited for just all of the updates coming to Origin Realms as a whole. They've done an absolutely amazing job setting everything up, and I'm excited for the payoff, you know, and future updates. Oh, looks like it's nighttime. Time to go look for Sketchy again. No, we're gonna. I think what I'm gonna do is every other night. So I don't just waste a load of time being completely useless. I'm gonna grab scaffolding.
It's very interesting to see how we both do our trunks.
What or who's Sketchy, by the way? So Sketchy is the, you want to accept my TP request, Pug? Is the NPC in Spawn who sells paintings. So that's how you get the custom art paintings that you see in a lot of people's realms or in Spawn. Sketchy's the NPC that sells them, and he only spawns at night. It's an Enderman with a fancy hat and backpack and everything. And he sells paintings for a ridiculous amount of rubies. It is a lot of rubies. But they look pretty cool. Where do mud coverings spawn? Mud coverings spawns in the mesas in the bandit camps. Yeah. That's why you can't get paintings in the furniture shop. However, you can get little exquisite and foreign to him. You can get the they have like these little banner type things in the shops that you can get, like a cherry blossom banner. I don't know what they call them. I think they call them banners. The point is, you can get something
Can I have scaffolding?
similar-ish. Bleh.
Yeah.
And it's a lot cheaper. Yeah, the banners? Okay, cool. Glad I'm not crazy. Oh, you want Sketchy's paintings? They're very expensive, Kronaki. Like, it's the cheapest one is 5,000 rubies. And it's just like a little
Grade one. Yeah.
tiny thing. From 5K, yeah. The most expensive is 20K that I've seen. And I'm assuming they're only gonna add more.
Do you have oak logs? Doesn't seem like you have a lot of them.
Yeah, there you go. There's a stack.
Oh.
It's on the floor. Right in front of me. Bug.
Received the message. Calm down, bro. Thank you.
Types of blocks do you want? I can get them for you. Don't worry about it. I got everything I need currently. I appreciate it though, Jax. You have 40K? Yeah, then go for it. Sketchy only spawns at night, and he spawns at a random position every night. So good luck.
You're very silent.
I'm concentrating, sorry. How's yours coming along, Pug?
That's fine. It's been a long time since I've been building a tree. Especially a good one. It's really interesting to see how different our style is.
Yeah.
Like mine is way more organic, like flowy.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that skeleton? Oh, it's there. Yours is more
Sick.
like chunky. And
Oh, you found him, Granaki? Where'd you find him? Sketchy is elusive.
what does that mean?
Difficult to find.
Let's see. Never heard that word.
Oh, you're saying you're gonna look for him again. Okay, I understand. Yeah. How much time do I have now? What do you mean by that, Lime? How much time till what?
Before it ends, I suppose.
Before Sketchy? Or before stream ends?
Sketchy.
Sketchy disappears at 5 a.m. on the server time, so up here.
Yeah, but
It's 3 a.m. currently. So about 2 minutes, give or take. I take it back. I believe 1 minute is... No, it's not. Never mind. Yeah. The next day on Origin Realms when he disappears. And nobody knows what he does with his free time.
Or he steals more art from museums.
Probably. Does he paint? Maybe not, considering the name. He allegedly steals all of his art from the one artist that at Spawn. I fell.
You it.
He goes into the city and steals blocks like a good enderman. Like the NPC that paints stuff has like a line of dialogue. He said, "Where'd my painting go?" Yeah, that exactly that one. I just pointed at my screen. Yeah, that one, Toasted. That's exactly the one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I can see it. Thank you for pointing it.
You're welcome. Glad pointing it out helped. That's a full walk.
What's your thought on my tree so far?
Looks good. I like it a lot.
It's definitely interesting.
I don't think it's bad by any means. Or interesting. It's really good. I like it. I'm not a huge fan of the fences for branches, just because they look goofy. Because they don't connect to leaves fully, right? So it looks a little goofy sometimes, but I love the structure of it. It looks really good.
Just say you don't like it.
No, I really like it.
I'm joking.
All right, see you in a bit, Kronaki. You recommend using the wallflowers to cover the branches? The wallflowers. Oh, you're talking about to put on the sides of branches? That could look interesting. What's up, Goldie? How's it going? That could be kind of cool. That could be cool, actually. I'm gonna try that. You had a witch cosmetic earlier? Cool. We're gonna stop that one at 4.
Siphon is so useful in this.
Why do you say it like Riggs?
Do you want me to say siphon?
Yeah, that's how it's pronounced. In English.
Okay, well. Siphon is really useful in this.
Oh. Someone spell a spooky sword or pumpkin shield. Because you have 33k at the moment. I have a spooky sword. Would you be interested in purchasing a spooky sword? It is unenchanted. What's up, Electrics? Sure. What's a fair price for a spooky sword? Like 30k? 40k? Because they're pretty rare nowadays.
Nowadays, when I was young.
Yep. Around 30k, says Electrics. Last checked it was 30k? Okay. See, I'll do it for 30k. Recommended is 40. Oh, so you want to do it for 40k then, Goldie?
Oh my god. Okay,
Time for your sit-ups. You only have 33k? Can I pronounce the... I don't know the Russian alphabet at all. Vibrating phone, yeah. Pug's phone. I could probably get away with 35k. No, we'll stick with 30. 30 is fine. Welcome back, Axel. Give me 1 second, I need to go grab it. All right, Goldie, where are you? Oh, did I just walk past you? Hello. You're behind me? Shoot, sorry. Thank you, thank you. Enjoy your sword. Yeah, no problem. You're tapped out? Gotta be quick. You still here, Pug? Are you on the phone still? Yes, he's still on the phone. No, Electrix was just trying to give me rubies. Electrix really likes giving me rubies for free. You. Then why not give you the rubies? Tell him he should give it to you. He can do whatever he wants with his rubies. Just not give them to me for free. Rubies. I've never actually played a Legend of Zelda game. Carpenter. I grew up playing Nintendo games, but I never played Legend of Zelda. I had a Game Boy, DS. Never played Legend of Zelda. because you have those rubies. Wears a feather hat, orange shirt, and yellow overalls. I will take your word for it. How many oak leaves do I have? A good amount. You keep forgetting to get dirt? Get dirt. There's a reminder. Alright, ooh, hello. There are leaves.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm grabbing leaves right now. Realm, TP with a realm is no longer on. Hopefully his farm's still going.
No. Is it working?
Where the realm's farm? Doesn't look like it. There's an XP orb, just one stray one, but I didn't get any XP. Sad.
Yeah, my Trenin is pretty dead right now. we need a farm. We can't keep relying on him.
Yeah, honestly. Alright, does anybody know what Jacko's buying? Actually, I'll just quickly check. Get the predictions ready. We're gonna do another sketchy prediction.
What is
Eggplants.
Eggplants. Great, I don't have that.
Farm's gonna be active. Yeah, no, that makes sense. You could have another account AFK or something, but yeah.
Yeah, my main tree is finished.
Slash. Cool. I'll come check it out. Probably during the day.
I'll do the. Can I do the predictions?
Oh, I just set it up. Sorry. I'll let you set up the next one if you want. I believe.
No, like do it. Predict.
Oh, can you participate? Yeah, you can participate if you want.
How do I do it?
In chat, I bumped it up to a minute. In chat, like you click on the little predict button, and then you can just do yes or no or something like that. I believe.
No, it doesn't show it to me. Okay, now I can do it.
You can do it. Okay, cool.
How much are you?
I'm not allowed to bet.
Okay, I bet it 10.
You're gonna go with no and see what's up. That means we're gonna find it this
If I
time.
win, I get money. That's how I see it.
Axel, if you're at Sketchy, I'm not allowed to teleport to you. Either way, I'm not gonna teleport to you while we search for Sketchy. All right. You're not at Sketchy? Okay, well, I'll check it out afterwards. Are you looking for Sketchy too, Pug?
Not right now because I voted.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. You bet 10-10? Nice. Best of luck to you all. It's really funny when you're just running around and you're not expecting to find Sketchy, and then you just randomly find Sketchy. There's no way. Ye of little faith. I'm a professional Sketchy hunter.
Wait, if I win, how much do I get?
It depends on how much was bet on the other side.
It's 19% no and 81% yes. Will I lose?
Did you say no or did you say yes?
I said no.
So if you voted no, it basically does an equation based off of how much you bet and how much they bet and how many other people bet. But for all intents and purposes, if you're voting no and more people are voting yes, you should be winning back more than you put in.
Is 81% means there are more people voting or less?
Yes, that means there are more people voting yes.
I see.
It's like a jackpot split. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I were sketchy, where would I be? Oh wait, did I just see him?
No. No.
I think I saw the cattail at a weird angle and I thought that was his arm.
I think I know where you should. I think you should search in your realm. I'm pretty sure it's there.
Oh, you think he might be in my realm?
Yeah. I think you should search there.
It's making you not trident. What you should do is download the Origin Realms Enhanced mod. That fixed it for Pug. Welcome back. We are looking for sketchy. So how are the trees? The trees are coming along really well. Both of them look pretty good. I'm happy with mine. Are you happy with yours, Pug?
There's not the leaves yet.
It's just a dead tree. I found him!
No way.
So here's sketchy. I already have... do I have this one? I'm not positive. Yeah, no, I do have this one. It's coffee.
How much is it?
15k. It says coffee. That's a COFFEE. It's really jank.
Okay.
GG. Slash prediction. Choose outcome. Electric's voted against it. I'm so sorry, Electrics. You're shitty at building? Hey, you know, everybody has to start somewhere, and you only get better with practice. Nobody's bad at building. Oh, you can TPA anybody who wants sketchy. You can TPA for sketchy. Asylum? I love that name. That's a really good name.
Arkham Asylum.
You're bad at building trees, but you believe you're okay with the rest? Fair enough. Just comes with practice. Alright, I don't think anybody else is teleporting. And I got rid of those. Okay, so. Are you back at the trees, Plug?
Yes, miss.
Whoops.
Do you have leaves that I can take?
Yeah, I have a bunch of them in my inventory right now. Oh wait, don't accept, don't accept. All right,
It's for you.
perfect timing. Oh, I just saw. I teleported you. I saw Kronaki in the corner, and I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna go to Kronaki and toss these leaves to him. There you go. Pug, there's the leaves. What's up, Axel? Oh, this is cool. This is a mob farm? Oh, it's a spawner. Okay, that's cool.
Exactly the thing we need.
That's really cool. I like it a lot. Nice light. Yeah, we do need a spawner.
I will go see how I made my other tree so I can understand how I work.
Voice chat on the server would be wonderful. As a streamer, I'd be a little scared to just walk next to random people, but it would be really fun.
Which chat?
Proximity chat, sorry. So if you walk close to somebody, you can hear them and whatnot, yeah.
I know what it is.
Give the spooky sword sharp 5 and it breaks. I'm sorry, Goldie. Just give it a day, you know? Oh. Hello. Goodbye. Yeah, then some person will be screaming or eating their mic. That's so true.
I can work with that. I can do that.
You can eat your mic?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
It's my superpower.
Rip. Delicious.
You know that there's a super hero with that power, right?
Yeah, there's a person who can just literally eat anything, and
He teamed up with Peacemaker.
yep.
That's what he said. And whatever. One episode I forgot. It's not a spoiler, don't worry.
DC's so much more realistic than Marvel.
Totally.
Does anybody know what Jack was buying? Buying lettuce? Okay, I don't have any lettuce.
I have like 2.
Cabbage. No! I landed on the block and I was shifting, I swear.
There's a balloon next to me for some reason. Next to my tree. I don't know what to do with that.
You can either keep it or let somebody who broke it, let the person who broke it break it.
I don't know who broke it. That's the thing.
Who broke it?
Well, somebody randomly.
Goldie says that they broke it, I think.
Let's see.
Bonne nuit. Have a good night. I understand bonne nuit. No, don't worry. I took French for 3 years and I remember very little, but I do remember some of it. Have a good night, Kronaki. Thanks for
bonne nuit. Wait. Yeah, bonne nuit.
bonne nuit or bonsoir.
Bonne.
Bonne.
It's bonne nuit for nuit and bon for
Oh.
soir.
See.
Because the nuit is feminine and soir
Right.
is masculine for some reason. Dude, I don't know why they put genders to two words.
Couldn't tell you. Speaking of language, I'm sure English was always confusing at the start. English is a hot garbage of a language.
It's really easy.
It is pretty easy, I think.
Well, for me, it was really easy because French is a really hard language to learn.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like, wait, I don't have to do these verbs? Or you just have these words when we have like 30 of them or whatever. You don't have genders to your words.
No, I cannot understand why there are genders to words. That's so
I don't know.
weird.
That's why like they them. In French, it's so annoying because you're not like the language doesn't allow that normally. So it's, but like I have some non-binary friends, and it's really annoying to speak they them with them. It's not like it's mean or whatever. It's just technically hard to speak because the French language is not used to that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you're learning a totally new language or whatever. I don't know. It's weird.
Fair enough. English is your first language. It's my first language as well. Yeah. But the thing that gets me about English is like how awkward some words are and how inconsistent other things are, right? Like the example that comes to mind is OU, right? Tough, right? That's TOUGH, tough. And then you could go dough, OUGH. Sounds completely different, but it's spelt the same way. The last 4 letters are the exact same. And then there's throw, which makes the same sound as dough. Or it could be through, right? Or this is through. This is not throw. This is through. Brain. Through, which doesn't sound like dough entirely, right? I don't know. It's weird. Includes barbecue. Barbecue's not that weird.
You want to know something?
Throw dough. Yeah.
The F word in French means seal.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna say it. It's not a bad word, Twitch, but fuck means seal in French.
Yeah, I understood the F word. You didn't need to explain that part to me.
I technically didn't say the F word.
Oh, you're saying the F-U-C-K when spelt out in French means seal.
No. It's not F-U-C-K. It's P-H-U-Q... Wait.
He's confusing himself.
I'm just texting you.
Is that not folk?
Yeah. But when you say it with a French accent, it says fuck.
Hmm.
It sounds really dumb. But yeah.
Languages are dumb.
They're great, but yeah. You know, you're right. You should start your own language if it's so easy.
I didn't say it was easy. I just said they're
The
dumb.
thing is that even though some languages are really annoying, I really like everything about them. Like, I really like the French language, even though it's really weird. But, it's like, it's beautiful words and everything.
No, I get that.
Even though, it is, like, not even though, the same thing with English. Like, they might be weird with, like, the though, tough, or whatever. But they're really cool words. They're original and interesting to pronunciate. So
Sometimes. Because they were made hundreds of...
Like glass.
Well...
You know how glass in French has
ice
so
cream?
many... Well, it means ice. It means... Again, like glass... Like just a glass... Like glass pane.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. There's a lot of things for that. It's same thing with vert, which means green, warm. A lot of things I forgot.
There's a big gift in my donation box. Uh-oh.
What is a donation box?
I have a donation box. It's to stop people from throwing random things in my inventory. I think the part of what makes language so dumb is if you look at English, for example, right? It's gone through multiple iterations. It started as the language for England, right? Their most common language. He's gonna yoink from it. I'm not gonna be upset if he yoinks from it, honestly. But if he asks, it's fine. Remember, polite stealing is okay according to Pug.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, polite stealing. You asked for stealing. You asked consent.
But part of it is right. It was a language that was first invented hundreds of years ago, and since then there have been multiple different versions, from different countries with different spellings, and there are different people adding new words every year. It's not the same people. If, for example, if the entire English language were written by one person, it would be a lot more consistent. There would still probably be a lot of flaws because that would be absolutely impossible to perfectly do it all by one person. But the idea is, I stand by the idea, right? I'm just borrowing for an undisclosed amount of time. That's Pug.
And then you can just look at my build. Hey, look at that.
I remember when that was in my chest. I think I liked it better when it was in my chest.
That's mean.
That's like the meanest insult. I liked your build better when it was in a chest.
I don't didn't exist.
I don't actually believe that, Pug. But oh my god, that's like the meanest insult, I think, in Minecraft.
No, you can, as I said, you can use it for like multiple like ways. Like, oh, I liked you better when you were in your mom's belly. Or whatever. I'm gonna remember that. That's a good insult.
I just forgot you have Optifine and Megan zooms. Nice. I was using Optifine earlier to take screenshots with shaders because I don't have shaders installed on this version.
Leaves?
Bruh.
I ran out of leaves.
I have 59. I'm about to be finished though.
Oh, I need a few more stacks.
My shears are about to break, so you are going to have to grab some yourself, I think.
Even your mending shears?
Well, yeah. I don't have a place I can go repair them right now. Hey, Electrics, if I give you my shears, can you go repair them for me?
Wait, how?
Just by taking them to his XP farm?
Can we go to his XP farm or something?
It's not set up to... Well, I guess that would work. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough for you, Pug. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I know you don't like me.
I know. Do you think Regs is ever gonna hop back on?
Probably not.
Yeah, I'll take a look in the donation box later. I don't like stopping when I'm in the middle of something, Jax. You know, I wanna finish up what I'm working on, and then I'll go take a look.
You wanna see something cool?
What?
No, it's ready. Captain, look at me.
Hey! Adorable.
I need the cat too.
They're relatively cheap. They go for a few thousand
it.
on. Oh, you have it? Okay, yeah, go put it on. I think I'm gonna change mine to match the red of my shirt at some point, but for now I'm gonna keep it on brown. I use the brown in the orange section, by the way. If that at all matters. Wait, what happened? Pug and I have matching skins. I'm assuming...
I'm taking the green one.
You're taking the green one? Okay. I don't know if you did that, Electrics, but... Nice.
Yeah, he did it.
Thank you. He did it? Okay, cool.
Thanks, Electrics. You're so electrocutive.
The seal, did you just say?
What?
What the seal did you just say?
What the seal? It's interesting how your leads are like really like you don't need that much, but look at me.
Yeah, you're using a lot there. I think I gave you like 3 or 4 stacks to start. I like seeing the branches through the leaves. It feels more realistic.
Mm-hmm.
Eh. Oh. Looks like you guys are Boy Scouts? Yeah, that's what we were going for.
I need the backpack.
Yeah, I really like the backpack with this. Unfortunately, it covers up the Realms map maker cape. The snow globe's perfect because you can see the cape through it still.
I guess. I don't care about people seeing my cape, honestly.
Russell from up? That's fair, Pug. Kind of. Kind of like Russell from up. There's a new update coming out on Origin Realms that is going to have badges. Hopefully soon.
Really?
Yeah. Scouts are from the upcoming badge update. Yeah, what you just said.
Can you put it on your belly or whatever?
On your belly, I don't know. Finally Badger, yeah. Finally Badger. Badger. Might be on the profile. Makes sense. Like Pokemon gym badges? Are probably not too dissimilar, honestly. You're gonna have to work for them, I know that. Honestly, that would make a lot of sense since we just got the profile update, right? You'll see that XP farm? Yeah.
I have one star lattice. Let's go. Easiest 4 rubies of my life.
GG. That is recent via Badlands. Yeah. Alright, I'm TPing you, Electrics. I don't know if you're there or not.
I TP'd too. Cool.
We have to wait a minute for Electrics. Turn my realm invites on. Ugh, I hate doing this. There you go, it's on.
No. I threw you my trident by accident. Thank you.
1 XP orb and it's already up half. Or almost half, a third probably.
Wait, can only... Wait.
Still disabled? Disagree. Disagree.
You're getting all the XP.
There you go. Off. Alright, you can go elsewhere, Electrics. Thank you.
Just tell him to
I'm-
seal off.
I'm just saying he can go back to what he was doing. Fair enough. Fuck, look, we got music. Yeah, it's Crab Rave.
Make the beat.
Crab Rave's great. I need to stay over here so that stuff spawns. How's your thing coming along, Pug?
My trident?
Yep.
It's nearly full. I should keep that actually. Can we stop the music?
No, it's great. What do you mean?
It's never finishing.
Crab Rave.
Okay, I finished my trident.
Okay, let me finish up my shoes. Aw, he stopped it. I'm sad now. Alright. I'm gonna go. I suppose you want me to shear some trees for you, Pug.
Preferably. It would be very much buggers.
I'll ban you.
Banning me for what?
Making me do your slave labor.
Slave labor?
Yep. Anybody know what Jacko's buying?
Isn't that like banned on Twitch or something?
I don't know. Maybe. Jacko is buying apples. Good to know.
At least, I'm pretty sure it's more banned than the word pugger. Well, I like the word pugger.
You don't need to get leaves. Oh.
Yeah, bro.
I'm gonna guess that Jack's got us some leaves.
He buys apples.
Yeah, let me go dump stuff. Slash TPA Edel Pug. Here's some leaves.
Wait, how'd you call me?
I just called you by your username.
You called me Edol.
Yeah, that's what it says.
I hate you. My name is obviously Edlepug. You should make a home at my base, you know? So you can always be there with me.
I really should have a home set up there. I have a home set at the Santa's workshop from like a long time ago.
Yeah, you have a lot of homes because you have a rank. Oh,
Yeah.
My voice, oh my god. A rank.
I didn't use anywhere near as much spruce as I thought it would. Just a good feeling. Very frugal.
Super cool.
Say, what is frugal? Oh, wait. Just a few leaves in there and some mud. I do love me some mud. Did you just dump everything that was in your inventory, Jax?
Looks like it.
No.
How does the leaves look?
Give me a second to
It's not finished, obviously.
throw all this in storage. You want some vines for your tree? Probably not.
Nah.
Color arboreta you want?
Arboreta?
The little flowers that I've been putting on my trees.
I don't know. Why would I put that?
Those are pretty.
But is it a chair? It like a. Why would they like? What would be the canon of having?
If it grows fruit on it, if it's like an apple tree, right?
Yeah, I know, but it's not an apple tree, I believe.
Could be whatever you want. There's a 99% chance of us getting a St. Patrick's Day promo cosmetic. Will you pick one up for yourself, or will you just buy it off the auction house? Depends on what. Depends, yeah. It depends on a few things, electrics, I think.
It's a lame answer.
It's the truth. Why did I come over here, Pug? Oh, I want to look at your leaves. Yeah, look good.
That's such a constructive, like...
I'm still taking a look.
I've used half of your leaves.
You need more?
No, I said half.
Alright, my constructive criticism is stop using all my leaves, god damn it. No, it looks good. I would say add like a random what's the word? Make it look a little more puffy, I guess. Here, toss me some leaves. Just a few.
You can get a few by your own, bro. I'm not.
Give me my leaves.
Okay.
But like doing stuff like you see this block right here. This guy right here. More stuff just floating off by itself, right?
Did I put that?
Yeah.
Okay. By the way I'm building trees is like a realistic way. That's why it might look weird.
No, I think it looks good. I don't think it looks weird by any means.
Did I tell you could build?
I was just showing you. Here you go.
Better.
I still am not a fan of those branches. Yeah, the branches are fine when you have debug sticks to like have them jut off and connect to the leaves, but I'm not a fan of them in survival.
Cool. Proud of you.
Yeah.
That's how I built them.
It's cool.
Nerd. Ooh, he got so owned.
I'll kick you.
What?
You heard me.
No, I didn't hear you. That's why I said,
You got a totem? Nice. Did you get a totem of undying or a totem of keeping?
Totem of friendship.
Whoops.
I should have one.
Totem of undying, nice. You should keep that in your offhand, so you know if you die, you don't completely bite the bullet. It's really nice for the strata golems, especially if you're not paying attention, like I do sometimes.
Yo, Captain, I have a question.
What's up?
Do you think you can grab me another stack?
I will. No, don't worry. Pug
So
or
just a sec. Yeah, I'm nearly finished. It's just to be sure to have enough.
Jax gave us a bunch of leaves, so I'll give you some of his.
Check.
Home storage.
Wait, it's Jack's leaves? Never mind. I want Captonium fresh leaves.
I'll kick you.
I'm joking. I don't mind.
What's up, Creeper? How you doing? Hi, Volgo.
That's too much leaves, bro.
I have a feeling that you're gonna go through all of them. Just a hunch.
No, I'm probably not gonna even use a full stack.
I don't know. You've been going through a lot so far. You like the new beta copper horn sounds? I have not gotten a chance to look through today's snapshot. All I know is a lot of I looked through the patch notes. That's all I did. Oh, it's in the beta? Gotcha. I didn't look at the beta at all. That's funny, Carpenter. Snapshot has frogs. Yes, it does.
Okay, so how is that tree? Yeah, I like it. It's cool.
Volgo, I have a lunar hoe. What will you give me for a lunar hoe? Yeah, looks good. I wish I could see more of the branches, honestly, from below.
But you hate the branches.
Yeah, but it's
From
more
here you
realistic.
can see them, look.
Look from directly beneath. But like, even when
Yeah,
you're looking
like-
at a tree from
like
the
in
side.
real life, when you look on a tree, it's always really bushy unless you. But when you go like under it, you can see the whole tree, and a lot of time you can even see the sky from it.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I want to see more branches from the sides. Can't really see many from the sides. Not lunar tools? Rip.
I can rebuild it for you if you want.
Oh, that'd be great. No, I'm just playing.
Well, can you just like grab me like a few stacks of leaves again? Like maybe 15 or so.
Alright, we're gonna do the same predictions as last time. Can we find Sketchy without teleporting to a player? You're not allowed to give any hints in chat either. 1 minute to decide. Or to vote. Already starting with the strong yes. 10 points for no. I'm going to guess those 10 points are Jax. There's a lot of potential to be made in the no section, guys. You're getting some leaves. We don't actually need leaves, Jax. Pug's kidding. Lots of points to be made on the no side. Oh, the no's filling out a little bit.
I wonder who put that there.
See you.
No, maybe.
All right. Majority of points are people saying yes. Okay, somebody's found him. Somebody's found Sketchy. Already.
Well, we lost.
Did I ask if he's getting leaves? Fair. I'm not looking at chat, so I'm not paying attention to if somebody says they found Sketchy. Or where Sketchy is. I don't know if I said it, but no hints from chat. And yeah, please no hints.
It'd be cool if at the end or like
I could find out where Sketchy was.
no, like most of the trees in
Oh,
not
like
the-
everything is just
really the
custom
realm.
trees.
Yeah, not necessarily the whole realm, but like the R thing.
I think the whole realm would be cool. But no, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's really big, so it would be cool, but it would take a long time. Right now, I'm just talking about this.
Yeah. Do I not want to know which painting he's selling? Sure, why not? As far as I'm aware, that doesn't influence spawn points, so. Iceologer. Okay, I have that one, so I'm not too worried if I miss it or not.
I don't like that one.
What? Why not? It's really pretty.
Too white.
Interesting.
It's me saying that.
That is you saying that. What?
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
I'm confused.
Fence trees.
Up here? Yep, I found him.
Oh, crap.
What'd you lose, like 50 points?
10 points.
10 points? Yeah, that's not bad. We found him. Woo! The S's probably didn't win many points back. Out of curiosity, how many points did everybody win back? You won about 50? Okay, that's not terrible. It's a great NFT, but I'm poor. Just sell your backpack or your balloon, Goldie.
Don't.
Don't actually do that. You don't. You should never sell that.
Don't listen to Captain. Just, I think I should start streaming and tell all of your viewers.
Tell them what. Hey, what's up, Zen?
What?
How's it going?
What'd you
Are
say?
you? I'm confused.
No, I'm confused.
Me too.
Hey, we have the same name.
It's crazy.
It's raining.
It's raining. It's pouring. How you doing, Zen? Your cauldron? No, your balloon. That's what I was talking about. Don't actually sell that though. Oh wait, never mind. I'm thinking of the wrong person. Ignore me.
I can't even remember you guys. It's so mean.
You made me a skin. Uh-oh! All you have is the cauldron? Rip. Yeah, don't sell that. That's worth a lot. Have you submitted it, Zen? Not yet? Okay. I don't know if I should be worried or not, gonna be honest. You need to get a preview ready? Gotcha.
You didn't put the maid skin in the possible skins we can use.
I haven't put this skin in either. Or Nolan's. I like Nolan's a lot, actually. They will be added. I haven't downloaded them, though, so don't pick them yet. Or mine. I told you, Jax, what's going on with your skin. Just saying.
Which one?
Don't worry about it. What was Nolan's? It's literally just his skin, but with my face on it. But why? Basically, the certain skins I'm waiting for there to be, or it's just gonna be a secret one. Because I don't want to promote the idea of me being jobless. Hello, somebody that was looking at me. My face is so like, it's like the same color as my shirt, almost. So like, it's gonna be a secret one, Jax. It's gonna be on the secret menu. For now. There's a few of them on there. Like my old Deadpool skin, from back when I was Captain Deadpool. That's... I wasn't wearing my boots, it would seem. That's on there. This is the secret screen. My old Deadpool skin's there, which is one of my favorite skins, by the way, is there. Mark's Ronald McDonald skin is there, but that's because I don't want to ever look at that one.
I really recommend it. It's a great skin.
Why doesn't it have pants?
I think that's an artistic choice. I don't think you should judge it.
Something alright.
As you can see, I'm actually doing crops right now. That's cool, right?
Oh, are you?
Yeah. But unlike you, I don't have 74k. I have 8. How the heck do you do this?
I sold something very expensive today. That's how I did it.
What do you sell?
Spooky sword. You're wondering, Goldie, who bought that sword? Oh, shoot.
Apples.
It's about to change.
Just a quick reminder.
It has changed. All your crops are done, by the way.
Let's go. It's mangoes.
Cool, cool, cool.
Did I tell you it was lettuce? Oh my god. Mangoes?
I think you mentioned that. I think I remember seeing that somewhere. You're only at 600k? Oh, imagine electrics.
$13. I doubled my money with mangoes.
Jeez. How many golden mangoes did you have?
I had like 4.
Pretty good.
I'm kind of surprised how like not a lot of people are like being like fangirls over like our capes. I was scared because before having it, like Calvin kept telling me, you know that a lot of people on servers are gonna be like, oh my god, you have a cape, and I'm not getting that much people, and I'm pretty happy about it.
I think part of that is because of the migrator cape. Like everybody has a cape now. Well, 90% of players have a cape.
It's still a special cape.
Yeah, that is true.
But what I like is when it's people, that it's usually people that know what it is, which is cool.
Yeah.
It's like people being like, "Oh, that's great! You're a map maker," and I'm like, yeah.
My favorite thing is, oh, you've been to Minecon? And then I have to explain to them, I've never been to Minecon, and then they get really confused.
Just say no. Mojang likes us.
Yeah, Mojang likes us. They just really don't like other people. Can you imagine? I'm slow at planting crops. It's because I don't want to put extra seeds inside of a... Like, I don't want there to be dupe seeds inside of a thing. I only want 1 seed per bin. Can you join? Yeah, !play. That's the IP to the server. This is a free-to-play server for anyone to check out. Welcome to the stream, Black Crow. How are you doing today? So is mangoes, right?
Yes.
Can you type that? Exclamation point play. Yeah, just type that in chat. That'll bring up the IP.
Not your IP, the IP of the server, don't worry.
Yeah. Did not mean to throw that in there. The graphics on the stream for me? What's wrong with graphics? Excuse me. There's something wrong with the stream.
Looks fine to me.
It's very blurry for you. I'm gonna guess that's your end, Creeper.
Yeah, because I'm fine.
Centipedes are cool. What?
Sure. What is your favorite thing to eat, Captain?
Favorite thing to eat?
Well, not an ingredient, like
Hold up.
wait, I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, favorite food. Favorite type of thing, food to eat.
Yeah.
Either pizza or probably burgers or steak.
You're really American.
Yeah. Is steak really make me really American?
Yes.
What about steak frite?
You've literally just said fries, but in French, just to...
No, I'm not kidding. Steak frite is on every single menu in France. It's like, I don't know why, but steak with fries is like a big freaking deal in France. I'm not kidding. This is an actual thing.
Do you know where fries come from?
Belgium.
Okay, good.
That was a guess. I knew it wasn't France. Is my steak rare? I usually have it medium rare, but I will eat it rare.
What is the like the less cooked version of it? Rare or medium rare?
Rare.
Or whatever.
Rare is as raw as you can legally get in the US.
Legally. Yeah, I love it rare. I don't know why. I'm probably just a monster that loves meat or whatever.
Rare's good. I just prefer medium rare.
Do you have more seeds?
What kind of seeds?
Any seeds?
They're selling mango on the thing right now.
No, I have way too much mangoes. That's why.
Yeah, I have a surplus of something. What do I have extra of? You've never even eaten steak? Steak's pretty good. I don't know.
Surprises me.
I have one extra eggplant seed. Do you want the one eggplant?
Please.
I don't know. Help yourself. Just every once in a while, buy a stack of seeds to help replenish, you know? Or like, here, give me like a stack of mango seeds right now. And take a stack of some other type of seed.
I only have 31.
You just said you had an excess!
Yeah, we have a lot of it in here.
I'm confused. Whatever.
Well, you said that these mango seeds were Regs's, right?
No, those are mine. I'm just saying Regs has a lot. Have I done a prediction yet today? Yeah, we've done like 3 of them already.
I thought you said I could use the mangoes in there.
Yeah, the mango seeds. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, that's why there's a lot. Can I take like the one seed that you have a lot of? Like chili or eggplant?
Sure, go for it.
Let's go. I don't even have a lot of them.
We've done 3 predictions already. One of them was pretty split. The other 2 have not been split at all. That said, the very first one, somebody had a big payout. What were the predictions on whether I could find sketchy or not? I love the terracotta shingles with the orange leaves on top of them. It's so pretty.
Happy for you.
You bought the last
Thank you
painting?
for the seeds.
You're welcome.
Why did you sound mad? I was serious.
I know you were.
I'm sorry.
You don't need to be sorry, Pug. Like, if I were actually asking for payment, which I'm not, and you just decided not to pay me, then I would be annoyed. But, like, I'm not asking for payment. I'm not asking for anything.
It'd probably be a really bad, like, how do you say when you rent a house?
Come to the donation box. Roommate?
No, in general. Probably roommate too.
Renter?
Rentisser.
Rentisser, yes. Thanks for the gold. Tenant, that's what it is. Can I post links in this chat? Not in this chat, no. Actually, you might be able to, Zen. I don't know if that's a perk of VIP or not. You can try it. I don't think you can. I promise not to smite you this one time. Pineapples in an hour? Rip. Alright, since we're here, let's do another sketchy prediction. Because I can't think of anything better to do. Alright, 1 minute. I'm not allowed to ask for help, or I'm not allowed to, I'm not allowed to, chat's not allowed to help, and I'm not allowed to teleport to anybody. Can I find sketchy tonight? In-game. Yes or no? He spawns in 2 minutes. He spawns in 7, I thought. Pay? I don't know what pay is. Oh, play. Yeah, that's the IP. Alright, it's looking pretty even so far. 370, 430? That's what I just saw. 570 to 440?
100%.
Oh.
So I better not lose.
670 to 440? 710, 720? 740? This is looking pretty even so far. Alright, yeses have about double, so no's, it's gonna be a pretty decent payout for you guys. Good luck, thank you, thank you. We are looking for the sketchy.
As I told you, if I lose this, I lose everything.
What'd you vote for?
100.
No, did you vote yes or no?
Yes, 100.
You said yes, I would find sketchy?
Yeah.
Alright, let me just teleport home.
I hate you.
Did I just see him? I thought I saw him.
Don't give me false. My father just gave me a soup, but without a spoon. So I just have a soup.
Use your hands.
Mmm.
You only spent 300? Yeah, that's not terrible.
Are you actually searching it, or are you just...
Yeah, I'm looking for sketchy. Is that the IP? That is the IP, Black Crow. Sorry, I missed that. People have to be in the Discord to be able to see that, Zen. And yeah, so VIPs can post links. That's good to know.
Oh, I love that skin.
Don't say what it is. I want to see it.
I'm not, they said it before.
Oh, did they say? Is it another maid skin? Did you make a second maid skin? I don't need more maid skins.
Okay, don't tell me the only time I'm putting yes, you're gonna lose.
I'm like 1 or 2 for 3 right now. I found him 2 of the 3 times, I think.
Yes, and I've voted 2 times, and both of them I was wrong.
Captonia maid.
Can you search for real, bro?
Sorry. Oh, I found him.
Really?
Nope. Didn't.
I hate you.
What's up, Ryan? We're doing chat predictions right now. Can I find Sketchy? It no work. It's the IP, I promise. Oh, what are you putting in for your IP, Black Crow? And you're using Java edition, right? 1.18. Ah. Oh, you're doing Bedrock? It doesn't work with Bedrock, unfortunately. It's Java edition only. It's not cross compatible. Are you ready for this, Pug?
Yeah. Oh my god.
When I said I found him, I actually did find him. You still follow? I appreciate the follow. I didn't get the notification, but I appreciate the follow. Thank you. Welcome, Black Crow. Have a good one.
How much is the NFT?
10,000 would be my guess. Flamingo love. Oh, that's so cute. All right. Pug, you're welcome.
How much will I get?
I don't know. You have to tell me. Pick one for you. Do you have 10,000 to pay me back, Ryan?
I just received 100.
Nice. Did I look at the skin? Not yet. I'll take a look now.
What? What?
How many did you put in?
I'm so confused right now.
How many did you put in, Pug?
I don't understand these things. I thought I put 100%. I might just have put 100. Okay, I'm gonna BRB and grab this prune.
Rip. I think you're poor, Ryan, on the server. Home storage. All right, let me take a look at the skins then and see how much of a sycophant you are. Buff schoolgirl. All right, that's actually pretty good. Cregan's stealing my clout? Is he? By Boast N. Pretty sure I'm the one who found it, but okay. Is what it is.
Yeah, I have it.
That's a pretty good skin. It's not a maid pug.
I
You
didn't
got
say
me.
what. I didn't say anything.
You said he already said what it was, and he said maid. Hmm.
Mm,
Just above when I
tricked
TP'd. Yeah, I saw.
you.
It's pretty good, Zen. Kept toning maid. It wasn't a maid.
You know what, Cap? I'll be your B. I will go eat.
Okay.
Not eat on stream.
I
Stream call and I will jump scare you.
appreciate it, Pug. See you
Be
in a
right
bit.
back.
Yep, you did tease a maid skin, so that's why I thought you made another maid, or submitted a second maid skin. We don't need more maid skins. I almost just died again. Hi, Goldie. Hello. Boxic called it cringe. Boxic's cringe. Psh. Just vibing. I'm glad. Facts. All right, so I kind of went crazy and bought a bunch of tents earlier. Stopped taking off my armor, but then I don't get to show off the cool skin. I really like the skin. And like the little outfit with the backpack and the walking stick and the hat is really cute. I like it. I don't know. Anyways, I bought a bunch of tents, so we're gonna make a little campsite because look at my donation box. Okay. I can't keep stopping stream every 10 seconds, Jax, but I do appreciate the donations. Just yeah. I'll check it out. But this is the last time until the end of stream, just so you know. Why don't you wear your helmet? You actually can't wear a helmet with the hats. Jesus Christ. There's more stuff filtering in. Oh, baby. Those are mangrove leaves. Thank you, Jax. I appreciate it. Yeah, the hat takes up the helmet slot. All right. I do have a lot of donations. Also, for anyone who's curious, donations, everything in the donation chest, with the exception of a few things that like can straight up be sold, or only used is to be sold. Hello. Just typical donations, right, are going to exclusively be used for building. Rubies that I get are going to be used as ruby blocks for decorations. The main exception being like crops or something that get thrown in there, because I don't know what the hell to do with the crops. So like those golden bananas, they'll get sold eventually, just not right this second. We're gonna go desk stuff. Selling bananas on auction house. I'm gonna guess that Jack was buying bananas then. Didn't mean to grab that. This will be a pretty big campsite, I guess. Farms. somebody could submit something like that, Sheffer. I'm already like completely kitted out with my gear. I don't really need stuff like that. I'm gonna grab a couple picnic tables. I don't really need anything like that. But yeah, somebody, if they really wanted to, they could do that. I don't know why, but they could. Ooh. That's paintable. It could be used for alternate statues. Oh yeah, so I do have a bunch of statues. And the plan is to put a bunch of different sets of armor in there. But I want them to all look different. So like if people are just giving me a platinum armor, right? Which by the way, I have tons of platinum. Don't bother giving me platinum armor. I have more platinum than I know what to do with. But what was I gonna say? The stuff that you give, right? If you are giving me something, right? I will try my best. But I want to put like a relic, each of the relic sets of armor. Once those start coming out, right? I want to start getting each of the relic armors once there are more relic armors out. I want to put all of those in to different places to. I want to use them all for different decorations. That's what I'm trying to say. Jesus, my brain. Apparently I can't comprehend colors while doing this. And just go on display. Yep, probably. Maybe a Yeti of some sort. That'd be cool. What I am hoping for relics is something better than the two garbage ones we have right now, because they both kind of suck. Toxic and Shadow kind of suck, yeah. You're gonna buy a key from Mavis? How much the keys cost, Axel? And good luck. It do be like that. Mushroom Relic OP. Mushroom is definitely the worst of the two. It looks better though. I do think that the mushroom armor unironically looks better. 64. Oh, you're just saying, oh, is that what the NPC's called? Is that what the NPC's name is? I didn't know that. Gonna be honest. The visuals are stunning. Yeah, both armor sets look amazing. Don't get me wrong, but I really like the toxic armor. I think toxic armor is really cute. See what you get. Good luck. Good luck. I need to grab some dirt. Epic mug hat? It's pretty good. If you don't want the epic mug hat, you don't really want that? Yeah. I have an epic mug hat here if somebody wants to buy it. It was on Auction House and nobody purchased it. So if somebody wants it, you know? How much? Good question. I think they probably go for around 6,000 to 8,000. So something give or take in that range, probably. For you, Jack, since you helped me out with a lot of stuff, maybe 5,000. DM me with offers? Hold up. What's the going price for a shulker box? What's up, Ryan? Make me an offer. 20 to 25k. All right, we'll say 15k. You're broke, you're not getting it. That's not gonna work. Don't worry, I'm playing it like I don't know because I really don't know. They normally sell for like 50 to 60k. Definitely not doing that. Be a guy and please check DMs. Be a guy? Ryan, if you want to submit a skin, first of all, I already have a made skin. So somebody has already submitted a made skin. And if you want to submit a skin, you can submit it in my Discord. Yep. So many made skin. I don't understand what the obsession with made skins is. I really don't. Please no ban. Oh, you're fine. Don't worry about it. You don't need to ban. You don't need to worry about getting banned for that. But like, yeah, everyone thinks it's funny. I get that, but like, somebody's already submitted a made skin. Why do another 15 people need to submit a made skin, right? It's more likely to get picked if it's original and cool than a made skin, you know? Like, Nolan submitted a skin. Nolan's not here now. Catgirl skin. That's different, at least. Like, I would... Do I like your made puns? You made yours much... in general, I'm not a big fan of puns, can be honest. For me to like puns, like, the honest truth is, for puns, it's gotta be something that I haven't heard before. If I've heard it before, then... Quick and short story. You were a Japanese schoolgirl for Halloween, and some people were just... Oh, that's funny, Carpenter. I wore a kilt to school once. That's the thing that I did. I'm glad you respect it. Kilts are cool. I don't know. It was like my family kilt or something. I don't know. I'm pretty sure my parents just bought it when they were in Nova Scotia or something. I don't know how authentic of a kilt it was, but I did wear it to school once. I wore it to school more than once, to be fair. And then I went to volleyball practice in a kilt after that. Which was actually kind of fun. A monster cap? That'd be cool. I'd be down for a monster. As long as it's not like a slutty monster or something. I hate that that's the thing that I need to specify. Oh, mobster. Excuse me, I misread that. Yeah, a mobster would actually be kind of cool. One of my my favorite shows right now. Someone's gonna make a slutty monster. One of my favorite TV shows right now, which admittedly I don't watch a ton of TV, but one of my favorite shows on Netflix is Peaky Blinders. It's a really good show for anyone who wants a an anti-hero type show or something. It's not really anti-hero. It's just a bunch of bad people. It's the best way to explain it. But Peaky Blinders is a really, really good show. It's like Breaking Bad, but with early 1900s mobsters in England. Like post World War I, just before World War II. And like the show has been ramping up to World War II. I think they're just getting to World War II now, is where the next season is going to be starting off. So I'm really excited for that. Zen, you need to get out of here with that face. That is scaring me. What have I done? What's my favorite color? My favorite color is green. Did I do this backwards? No, I think it's fine. I should say that Peaky Blinders is a very graphic show. Words are difficult. So yeah, if you don't like graphic shows. Giraffic, yeah, giraffic. No cool mobster overlays. Sucks. Gotta make it original skins, Ryan, are cooler than pilfering them. Just saying. Like the extra work gets noticed. You suck at designing? Fair enough. Remember when you tried to make your own skin? No, I don't. Look like garbage? Oh. Someone started making me, or you started making me a glared theme skin? That'd be kind of cool. It's weird to have a picnic table raised up like this. That's a cool view, not gonna lie. I might put another one of those right on top of that mountain, right there. Actually, no, I have an idea. I think I can make this work. Hello, Mr. Creeper. It's my favorite anime girl. I don't know. I don't watch animes. Honestly, Ryan, that's not terrible. That's better than anything I've made. You know? Oh, do not blow up the. Okay, cool. It didn't hit the panda. We're good. Whew. It's disgusting. It's better than anything I can make. So, is there a reason people like anime stuff? I don't know. I'm not the person to ask. Oh, it's stone. Yeah. That's right. Sus stuff. Actually, hold on. It's just these 3 blocks that we need to hide. Hidden. No one will ever find that. Out of curiosity, all 3 of these are, yeah. Yeah, the spooky sword is unbreakable. Ew. 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 Oh yeah, the event tools are awesome. Just having unbreakable tools is really nice. That's why I'm using like full event tools, because they don't break. It's really convenient. Yeah, I never have to worry about XP. I have an idea. I have a half decent idea. Just gonna chuck all those in there for now. No. Cobble and andesite. It's not where I want that. Put that there. Alright, it kind of looks like a fire pit, and like, you can hardly tell that there's a different block beneath it. Okay, that's not bad. You're learning more of Origin Realms if it weren't for the fact that I was advertising my stream. Out of curiosity, did you find me from the in-game advert, or did you find me from the advert in the Discord? The in-game one? Okay, good to know, good to know. I don't advertise much in chat. As you can see, there's a channel point redeem that forces me to advertise in chat, because I hate advertising in chat. It feels really, I don't know. Feels weird. I don't like putting myself out there. Long story short. Anyways, so I let chat do it for me. Yeah, that's the basis of the story. These things are gigantic. Holy crap. And there it is. Thanks, Goldie. Appreciate it. I think I want this to be bigger, honestly. Really cool command. You like that chat has to force me to advertise? That's funny. TPA, you forgot a bow? I mean, that's... It gets me more viewers. Maybe I don't want more viewers. Maybe I'm happy just being a small, lonely streamer, you know? Here you go. I was gonna be mean and just leave him that. But there you go. I popped it for you as well. We'll never know. I'm just vibing, you know? I'm cool with whatever. Bye, balloon.
Hey.
Sup?
Can I show you?
No.
Yep. I failed my objective.
How was your soup?
Was okay.
Just okay?
Mm.
Eat the mic. How did it taste? How did your microphone taste?
I didn't finish it. It's not my type of microphone.
Mmm.
I'm more into cheap microphone, and I think this one is too
Fancy?
Yeah.
I get that.
It's like eating. I prefer fast food microphones, you know.
It's food microphones. Yeah, like the cheap $15 pair. Set. Yeah. No, I got you. I know what you mean.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot we're a human in this planet.
Yep.
Crap, I need to make my disguise better next time.
Don't worry, I won't tell anybody. Chat, you guys won't tell anybody either, right?
Oh crap, you're on the stream. Oh, that's...
What? Don't worry about it. I swear I elevated this. Hold on. Welcome back. Pug?
What's up?
Not much.
Why did you say welcome back when I mute my microphone, bro?
I thought you unmuted it.
No, I'm muting.
Never mind. I'm pretty limited on this side. I can't really expand too far this way. Oops.
There's just problems with our album.
Your album?
Yeah, I'm in the the last, like the school album. I don't know how to say it.
Oh, your school made an album?
Yeah, because it's our last year of school, so we're making an album with everybody in it and everything. You guys don't have that?
No. Oh, an album.
Yeah,
Like a photo album. We call it something different. I was thinking like of a musical album.
Yeah, we make like 20 songs just for this year. We have mathematics, and we have science class is boring, and things like that. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I wish we did something like that. God damn it.
That's a cool idea. You like the just thinking about it, like the director is like, oh yeah, can you guys make an album? Like the students are like, oh yeah, great, sure. And then at the end he's like, can I see it? Like he's like, oh, you mean to listen to it? And he's like, what?
That'd be funny. These things are gigantic, by the way. I wish I could put this at like a slight angle instead of a full-on angle. Also, I want to change the floor underneath both of these, I think. Whoops. Alright, Pug, what should I use for the floor of my tents? Oh, actually, I have an idea. Behind me.
So they're sending like audio messages. So I need to mute myself to listen to them.
Your classes?
What?
Your class is sending audio messages to each other?
The committee for the album or whatever you call it.
Oh, cool.
I don't know what you mean by the floor of the tent.
What do you think I should put underneath the tents?
Well, essentially you've made it in diagonal, so it will look weird if you put in a different block. Oh my god, I like that.
Move. No, I can't place this.
That's fine. If you have imagination, you know, like your battleships.
Hold on.
Or put it after.
That's what I'm trying. No, I can't. No.
How did you put this, though?
That could just be placed underneath it. Maybe because they don't have the same initial block? Yeah. So, like, I could put, like, a bunch of these
the same
underneath.
size either way.
Yeah, that's true. Can I get the back, by the way?
What?
The tent.
Oh, then yeah, I have it. I had it.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I can't even place anything in that center box that was the initial like placement. That's kind of sad.
I forgot to water my plants.
Your poor plants.
Not plants. Crops.
Out of curiosity, how's this look? Hmm.
I don't know.
Is there a backpack cosmetic?
You have it right now.
So alright, like decoration, not a wearable.
No, I don't think so.
That's
Would
sad.
be cool, though.
Like put down a
Like a
backpack.
school backpack or something like that, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. I don't even know if there's like... You're done with your home for the pets? It's extremely fast. Nice. Is there like a good decoration to put inside of these tents other than sleeping bags? I can't think of anything. Some books, maybe? A lantern?
See the
Lantern would be
chat.
good. Lanterns, yeah. Lanterns would be pretty good.
Captain, I can't see the. Never mind.
The sketchy...
Oh, I really want to sit in this.
Yeah, I bet.
If you laugh too much, you die.
If somebody shifts the table. Thank you for the single lantern, Goldie.
That's better than nothing.
Yeah, I agree. It is better than nothing.
And after I gave you that saxophone, you didn't give me anything. So.
Alright. I'm gonna take the saxophone back.
No, I don't think you can do that.
I think I can.
How?
Tell the admins of the server. Puggle Wuggle stole a saxophone from me.
Even though you have on stream like clips of you giving it to me.
I said I want it back at some point. These things are gigantic.
And you know what this is? Why is it? It's milk, right? It's white.
No, it's water.
Oh,
It's just the glass that makes it look white.
isn't it like the milk that you father bought?
Nope.
But didn't came back with?
Clearly you came back with it.
Okay.
Can I... Hold on. I can't hang a lantern there. Interesting. Put it there. I face it this way, right? Okay, cool. Cool. Bottle. No, this needs to be somewhere a little bit more in the back. There you go. Past your bedtime?
Shut up. No, it's 10, bro. What's your bedtime?
I don't have one. I live by myself. Well, with roommates, but
Well,
I don't live
have
with
one
my mommy
either.
and daddy.
Shut up, bro. Oh no.
I'm not gonna put it in there.
Another vocal message. Ah.
Rip pug. What's it like being a man? I couldn't tell you, Beft. This is scary. How are you doing, Beft?
Hello.
Hello.
Back.
Welcome back. Yes, it's scary.
Yellow balloon.
Being a man is hard, so is being a woman, yeah.
Oh, being a woman is definitely harder than
Oh
being
my
a man.
god, I still haven't done taxes.
Is it fun being a man, bro?
I don't want to be reminded.
So, Captain, how is it not having a bedtime and needing to do your taxes?
It's great. Just
You
wait
should
till the
play
last
anyway.
second. That's probably what's gonna end up happening.
What happens if you don't pay your taxes?
The IRS
Bro.
comes after you, just like they did with Yoshi. I'm looking for pebbles. Do I not have any more pebbles? They're in here. They're in here. Or better yet, just don't do it. How's that working out for you, Beth? The not doing it. Aw, look. We got a bunch of people here. Follow me. Beth will reign too, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I want some pressure plates, actually. Does anybody know what Jack was buying?
Pineapples. Peanut pitties. That's what I told you.
Nas.
Nah.
I really wish that I could power these. Or, force them to not be, like that. Force them to always be powered. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh. Please don't toss me stuff. That's what the donation box is for. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. I just don't want my inventory getting full of random stuff. I appreciate it, though. I'll kick you.
Silly.
Where? Yeah, right there's pretty good.
It's a good view I'm having right now.
Sorry?
I'm having a really good view of the fire.
I really want to just shove this. Shove this table.
And see me die.
What? No. That is pretty obstructing. Just like flip it over. Do a flip. Throw some buttons around. You have any ideas of stuff that I could add, chat or Pug?
What?
Any ideas of stuff I could add?
Apple.
Oh, right. I was gonna add a basket of apples.
Yeah, it's the one that I had, but then somebody bought it off for me. Electrics. I am looking into right now. And
I had like 4 of them. Oh, I put it inside of the... Inside of campfire. I already did a campfire.
a second one. A good one.
Are you saying my campfire is not a good one?
That's not what I said.
Words hurt, you know.
Maybe you should buy a new one and we'll see.
Buy new words? Do better. I swear I had more apples. Whatever. Spawn. What about turkey in the camp? We could put a stuffed turkey. I don't have an actual turkey to put in there.
Look at him. Can't even afford a real turkey.
You having fun?
Me?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Let me buy these apples that aren't supposed to be here.
What?
You put a turkey in my donations? What? Like in a capture net turkey? Why did you waste a capture net on that? The problem with an actual turkey is it'll have to be did. It's a cool skin. Oh, just a cooked turkey. You're bringing soup to the camp? Nice. What kind of soup? Beetroot or rabbit? Yoink. I'm out of pineapples. Home. I don't know if I'm gonna put a cooked turkey. I'll put one of the turkey plushies. I swear I had more of these baskets of apples. I don't know what I did with them though.
I wonder too. Would be a shame if you didn't find any.
Oh boy. There's more stuff filtering through here. Jeez. Thank you, TP request bug. Oh, thank you.
I was trying to go where you were, but
Oh. It's if you're curious, it's through the trapdoor. You got an ender pearl.
I don't have that.
Rip. I like that cosmetic Goldie a lot. It's a really cool one. It's holding the soup. Oh, I see. Yeah. There's the soup. You want some, Pug? You want some of their soup?
Sure.
Pug!
Crap, I didn't see that. Can't wait a second.
It was right here. No. There we go.
My bad. Look, I'm like a clown. Look, I'm doing cool things.
Sorry? Oh, you're standing on? Nice. Alright, I think that's a pretty good place to keep the turkey, not gonna lie.
Where's the turkey?
Alright, stand exactly where I'm... Alright, TPA to me. Or look at stream. You can see it right. You can see it on stream.
Yeah, I'm looking at stream.
Do you see it?
Is it? Okay, I see it.
He's just staring in. What I do with those mason jars over there? It's just water. Just what people... It's the water bottles that people brought on the camping trip. Yeah, no, that's the... There's no other water bottles here. It's the 2 water bottles for the 5 of them. There's 5 pieces of sleeping bags, if I say so. I'm not the one camping here. It's the people who camped here. I mean... Look, I'm a trustworthy Boy Scout. The hell died? What? No, they're just out foraging for food. See? Pug brought apples. They all definitely died.
How did I bring apples?
No, look, they're apples right next to you. You brought the apples. And Goldie brought the soup.
Thanks for the apples.
Pug the thief.
Hey guys. Oh no, I was gonna do some roleplay with the apples. Cat.
No apples. That's funny. You didn't bring a pumpkin?
No.
Oh, that's actually a good idea.
Apples.
I love that meme. The meme is so dumb.
The real word is better, but
Yeah. No beaches.
a beach. Hey guys, I brought some apples.
How did your mic taste again? I don't know what else I need to add. I was gonna add the buttons. Forgot about that. I want tall grass. Is there anything else that I could add in like the immediate area? Some more clovers.
It's a cool place from the campfire. You can see the mushroom and my house.
Yeah, for sure. What I want to do is
Should make a house behind here.
house behind where?
Here. Just behind the campfire.
Pretty cool.
Like here. Like on top of this.
That would actually be really cool. What I want to do is make another one of those mushrooms, but like right there.
I can't see that, what you mean.
Right where my cursor is. Right.
Right.
Right there.
So.
Can I place grass on this? I can place it on the mud. And the mud bricks, but not on the packed dirt. Nerd. You have the pumpkin. Okay. Toss it. Apparently can't silk touch it. You left it in your base. Alright, no worries. You have a Jolly Jack decoration? I have no idea what a Jolly Jack decoration is, not gonna lie.
Into ASMR.
You a big ASMR fan, Pug?
What?
Are you a big ASMR fan?
That's that's a double-edged sword because I'm pretty sure that if I would say yes, you would bully me.
No, I wouldn't. If Reg said yes, I would bully him. Not you.
Why?
Because Regs makes fun of people for liking that sort of stuff. So that's why I would just make fun of him for being a hypocrite.
Are you a big ASMR fan? Or
No,
whatever?
I'm not. But my old roommate was. And he used to listen to ASMR to fall asleep. I don't know why, but you know. The original inhabitants of this camp have long moved away either on the earth or through mortal coil. I don't know about that. I think that we're gonna keep this a little more happy, a little more friendly, and just say that this is a campsite that lots of people like to come to, you know?
Let's make Friday the 13th camp.
Uh-oh.
Know who's the killer in Friday the 13th?
Is it, the one little kid? I don't know. The Michael Myers, that's the name.
No.
No, that's from a different movie. I don't know what movie, though.
It's Halloween.
Halloween, yeah!
It's Michael Myers.
I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure it's Michael Myers.
I just like to call him Mikael because he doesn't look as intimidating.
As of no, I know. I did read that trip, but I'm just taking it as it's the people are us, you know? We're the campers, and we just showed up. And we set this up.
I don't remember how to play saxophone.
I was not ready for that at all. Oh my god, Pug.
What's up?
That's great. I was not expecting that at all. Hey, what's up, Piano Jedi? I don't know if you're in chat right now, but what's up? How's it going?
I gave him the best welcome present.
I think he lost the pumpkin. No worries, Jax. It's the end. It's not the end of the world. If it's something, I appreciate it, Trip. Don't get me wrong, but if it's something as innocent as like a campsite where there's like water and there's fresh apples, like it makes sense for it to be like a people that are here, right? For the Dwarven Kingdom that may be coming soon, you know. That's something that we can get a little bit darker with, you know? What are we doing? We just built a little campsite.
Let's build a whole Gotham.
Build Gotham City.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool. Gotham in the Batman is probably the
best.
The prettiest and the most gross.
Well-made Gotham in
for sure.
action.
Yeah.
With the Tim Burton, I guess.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
I don't. You want to know something? I don't like the Tim Burton Batmans.
They're alright. I don't have any problems with them.
He kills.
Yeah, he kills in the Dark Knight too.
He doesn't kill. He lets them die, and that's bad. But in the Batman, he doesn't kill, like in the games and the books. And I look really annoying by saying that, but it's the thing that makes him interesting, you know?
I don't think it's the only thing that makes him interesting, but yes, I agree.
It's one of the most important thing. It's killing just makes you as good as the one.
Jax, how are you doing?
You stop. In Dark Knight, he starts with letting them, but he doesn't kill after, if I'm not mistaken, right? He still has the motto of, if you kill, you're not as good as the people.
Yeah.
You or whatever.
I think the best Batman comics are the ones that challenge him in his not killing rule.
Yeah.
Like
Arkham Knight.
Arkham Knight's pretty good. I liked
I thought you didn't play it.
No, I haven't, but I know the basic story. I like crap, what's it called? The Dark Knight Returns by Miller, something Miller. The one really famous Batman guy. Anyways,
the second Tim Burton?
No. The Dark Knight Returns was when this is after Bruce had been retired for
the part 1 and part 2.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, I've seen these not too long ago. They're great.
Batman's retired for years, and he comes back out of retirement because he wants to prove that Superman once and for all, or he wants to prove that the U.S. government isn't right to put all of their faith in Superman, and so he puts it upon himself. Sorry?
It's not only that.
It's not just that. No.
That's the point of the second part. The first part is stopping the city that's dying.
Yeah.
Without him.
And I'm pretty sure he's killing in that storyline.
I think.
I'm pretty sure he kills the Joker.
Books, I mean, does the stream care for spoilers?
These books came out years ago. I think you're fine.
Okay. In the movies, he definitely kills the Joker. He stabs him multiple times, then puts a bomb on him and explodes it in front of the police officers.
I don't think that's what happens in the novel. I think in the novel what? This is a Batman comic.
Yeah, and what I like about this is that he's old and he's just tired. You know, he's just like, you know what? I'm done with you. Just fucking
die.
Leave, you know.
Batman would never kill the Joker.
And yeah, but that's really late.
This is when he's 80 years old.
Yeah.
And he's
so
just
I'm fine
done.
With that. It's just year 1 or 2 that's annoying me.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
And it's I think it's his first real kill. In that, yeah.
Batman doesn't kill. My
in the new Batman, he does say it, well, without spoilers.
My another really good Batman storyline is Injustice Year 2, which
Yeah.
I'm not sure how it plays with the rest of the rest of the whole of the Injustice series, but basically Batman or Lois Lane is almost killed because Superman's tricked into killing her.
By the Joker, right?
By the Joker, yeah. And in the original Injustice comics, they don't stop Superman from killing her, and then Superman goes insane, right? Basically. In Injustice Year 2, they are able to stop the Joker, but the Joker, as Batman's bringing like the Joker to Gotham Police Department, the Joker's like, I'm just gonna do it again, and it's gonna be more spectacular next time. And Batman's just like, and at the time Lois Lane's pregnant with Superman's son or daughter. I think it's his daughter in the comic. I don't remember. Anyways, she's pregnant is the point. And Batman's just like, you're not gonna hurt this little baby, and he just straight up murders the Joker then and there. And I like that has probably been the most realistic reason that I have seen for Batman to break his oath. Like that right there.
Batman killed the Joker there?
In Injustice Year 2, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
better than in the Tim Burton where he just puts a dynamite in a guy's body and then leaves.
And then after that, he goes and turns himself into the police and says like he killed somebody and unmasks himself as Batman.
That's totally what he would do if it looks like.
Yeah. And I thought that was interesting. It was different, you know? Like Batman actually stood up for what he believed in, and as soon as he crossed the line, he knew that he couldn't go back.
Yeah. He wasn't like, well, I crossed the line, now I need to continue. He's like, okay, I did it. I need to stop.
Yeah.
Can I spoil one thing in Arkham Knight?
Yeah, go for it. Again, it's a game that's several years old.
Yeah, but you haven't played it.
It's fine.
When at the end when he's on the fear gas, I don't know if you know, but during the whole game, Batman is being hunted by the Joker.
Okay.
Because of Joker toxin he inhaled. So that plus the scarecrow toxin makes him see him everywhere, and at the end there is like an illusion that's happening in his head where he's fighting a bunch of Jokers, and he grabs one and he puts his hands around his neck of the Joker, and it tells us to like crack his neck, like kill him.
Yep.
And I was like, well, I'm not doing that because I'm a fanboy, whatever. So I waited for like 10 minutes, not clicking the kill the Joker button, thinking like, oh, it's just not gonna do it, and I'm gonna have an alternate ending or whatever. But it didn't do anything, so I needed to kill him. And at the end, it was like he crossed the line, but like in his mind, technically. Or whatever.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. Piano. There are no dogs here. There are no pandas. There are only dogs here. And is Jax part of our clan? Jax is not part of our clan, but he's just hanging out, You can come hang out on our realm. Alright, I think I'm happy with this campsite. I don't know if there's anything else that I would just add. I beg to differ. What are you talking about? Can you see that through there? Oh, you can. That's annoying.
So did you
Alright, see you in a bit.
choose if the Dark Knight or the Batman
Is
which
better.
one was better?
I think they both have their merits. I think the Dark Knight has a better story. Sus illegal panda keeping. What are you talking about? I don't have any pandas. I only have dogs. But this is our best like Batman that we've seen. So I don't know, like
in what?
in the Batman, I think it's the best
Yeah.
Batman that we've gotten. What's up, Volgo? How
I
you
think it
doing?
has also the best cinematography. Prove me
Yeah,
wrong.
I agree. This is definitely a dog. I don't know what you're talking about. Also,
Yeah, you're looking at a dog right now.
yeah, I only have pet dogs.
Yeah.
Also, have a good one, Carpenter. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here so long as well. I stream most days on Origin Realm, so
you.
you know. Woo.
Hey, he doesn't have a live, so that's pretty cool.
0.18 is coming out this weekend. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, Carpenter. 90%, 99% gonna be the badges. Did they say when this weekend? Because, like, are we gonna be waiting until 8 in the morning again? No? Yeah, figured. Just this weekend? Okay. Fair enough. Well, I'm ready. I'm ready for the badges. When do they confirm? I don't know. Oh, I should put more berry bushes. Wait, I can just pick these. New spoiler, check this. And you're a Sith if that's a dog? Well, I guess you're a Sith. Hashtag spoilers in the official Discord. Alright, alright. We'll go check it out. Oh, we got a carrot. Look at that. Wood carved statues. Oh, that would be really cool. You're clearly a pristine Jedi.
Yo, wood carved statues that you can make yourself. Right.
Oh, that's what's coming. Oh, okay. I was gonna grab one of the tiki things, but those are so cool. Yeah, I'm gonna be saving those for the the little campsite. No spoilers. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Where are the spoilers? Oh, spoilers.
Are you in the Discord, the official Discord thing? It's in the
That's
spoilers
great.
chat. Yeah, that is gonna be great. Oh,
Oh, with the log.
can I show it on stream? On stream, you don't have Discord. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna show it on stream for a few reasons, but the main one being not everybody wants to see spoilers.
We've just. said
We've
them.
been talking about it, which is not good. We should not have been talking about it. Do a poll if they want to see the spoilers. Well, I don't want to spoil it for somebody who doesn't want the spoilers, is the thing, right? So we're not gonna mess with it. If somebody wants to like send it to him on some sort of social media, they can. If he wants to download Discord, he can download Discord. Poll? What about a poll? What do you want from a poll? Should I show spoilers? I don't want to show spoilers. Wraith Reeb. The chat here requires me to do a poll. Alright, I'll do a poll. Poll. I just heard somebody message me.
Hey, you have a live.
Is dog. Alright, I did a poll. Has there always been a sign on top of this?